Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a mod which is the Hunting Truth mod. Now this mod is basically just the Heretic mission, but the setting has changed completely and it's modded so that basically you're fighting Brutes and Covenant in the Halo 3 timeline. And you're just hunting truth basically. And you guys are playing as the Elite Separatists. You have the Green Phantoms, and I actually gave Arbiter some gold armor just to kind of like represent that like Separatist slash Swords of Sanghelios type thing where all the elites are red and he has like golden Kaiden armor. But yeah, so this whole mission has changed completely. Like you guys will see there's different, there's like a different sandbox kind of thing, and like different things you guys will notice here and there, and I actually added some human weapons that you guys will see later in the mission. So yeah, this basically includes all enemies, including grunts, jackals, and brutes. I'm thinking this is the first mission as of now. I'm thinking maybe in the future I'll do the last part with truth, and you actually kill truth. Obviously it's not lore, or it's not canon, but it's interesting. So you guys see the Green Phantoms coming in on the cinematic. I actually changed the skybox so it's space, just because there's actually no storm, it's just space. So yeah, all these elites are normal. First person, the armor for Arbiter's armor is actually golden, and it looks really nice. It's properly done. Now when you come over here, you'll notice you have some red elites, majors, and some of them actually have turrets. They're holding turrets. Now they're not able to use it, but it's still cool. It's a cool thing and cool scenery object. You also have Halfjaw, aka Shipmaster over here, that is actually invincible. He's over here to help you out, just like in the Halo 3. So you guys will notice here in a second that there's brutes. Now this elite talks, it's actually randomized, but I find most often this elite talks and says engage, active camouflage, all that. I wish I could have gotten Shipmaster to talk, like when he talks his mouth moves, but it's actually a separate biped, sadly, but it still works kinda, you don't really notice. He still makes his dialogue noises in combat and all that. So yeah, in the beginning there's just grunts with plasma pistols, and then we have some brutes up here that we're just gonna sneakily kill. The brutes in the beginning of the mission are actually all minor brutes, just normal brown carbines. Now like the main story of the mission is the Covenant is here for like research purposes, obviously, to get methane gas and all, or whatever the gas they're harvesting. But yeah, we're just killing them, and the further you progress through the mission, the more honor guards you see and the more higher ranking brutes, and that is just to symbolize that you're getting closer and closer to truth, almost like the Delta Halo mission, when you start seeing honor guards closer in the religious areas and all that. Now this whole bottom section is very different because it includes kind of like a different setting. There's actually no sentinels in this mission, and I don't know, I just decided not to put any sentinels, assuming the Covenant just killed them all and they activated everything. But yeah, so in this section you got brutes and grunts, just like normal. You have heretics and heretic grunts, but once I open the door you guys will notice something very weird, and I'll show you. It's actually pretty sick, but I wish I could have gotten it to work a little bit better, but sadly it's almost impossible to get a little better. But yeah, so basically when you open the door, those little holes on the top like level, if you know what I mean, that the sentinels come out of, there's actually jackal snipers that come out of there and from the vents and start sniping you with carbines. Now it would have been cool if I added a beam rifle, but I don't know, I think in Halo 3 they have a lot of carbines, the snipers, so I kind of just gave them carbines to keep it like traditional. But yeah, I also had to do that because you have to kill all those enemies, all those swarms, for the doors to actually open for the fuel rod grunts. So, you know, I had to make it like that. Now, once I killed them all, those fuel rod grunts popped out and they start shooting Phantom, and the Phantom leaves. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this section. You could assume on Legendary it would be almost impossible to beat this level. I'm on easy right now, but yeah, there'd be a lot of brutes, a lot of grunts. Now right here is actually the first part of the mission where Brute has a human gun. Now the reason the Brute has a human gun is, according to lore, the Brutes actually stockpiled a lot of human weapons, and they were actually using them in combat with the Covenant. Just like in Halo 2 on Uprising, they used shotguns. That's because they stockpiled all the human weapons and they had rocket launchers and such. But yeah, it's pretty sick. This section, they have a lot more SMGs. This one has an SMG, and in this section, you notice they have a lot more honor guard armor. The closer to the Prophet you get, chasing the Prophet through the station, because the Prophet is actually on the station. And that's what the story is supposed to be. Now, you don't really see many jackals during the mission, but it's fine. They're mostly just used as snipers and stuff. Now, there's a couple glitches in this mission that I'll have to fix in the future. The first glitch, a glitch, is the Brutes all have Heretic Elite dialogue. You might not have noticed, but they actually do, and it's very subtle. But I actually have to change that in the char tag, and I'll do that later. In the HLMT, I'll have to change that later. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was one of the last jackals. There's jackals here in this section. Now in this section, you have Shipmaster, which is holding one of those turrets, and he's getting chased, and he's going to chase the Prophet with you. So yeah, instead of the Heretic, I decided to add him there instead. And he's talking, so yeah, it works pretty well, I find. He was in the beginning, but it's just like, you know, under the low, he kind of got here first before you somehow, and now he's flying away. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this mission. You got Green Phantom helping you out here while you kill the Brutes. You don't have any of the annoying fog from the storm, so it's actually pretty nice. And yeah, it's pretty sick, just shooting all these Brutes. There's a couple other glitches on this as well, such as the grunt variants. I'll also fix that in the future. Maybe I'll even fix it in like the next mission that I'm doing, which is the Oracle, you know, the successor to this, which you end up killing in the boss battle, Truth. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the mod. You end up this section with just a bunch of grunts with fuel rod guns. And that's pretty much it for the mod. And it works really well because, you know, you see Shipmaster's Banshee right here, and he's literally in the next cutscene. Like, you know, that stench, I've smelled it before. But yeah, that's pretty much the mod, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye guys.